Today I just felt like doing something a little bit different on my channel. I've been watching these videos lately on YouTube where girls are just sitting down, talking to the camera, opening up about something that they've been thinking about. And I've really been enjoying watching them. And I was like, I wanna make a video like this. There's quite a few things that have been on my mind that I'd like to kind of put out into the world and just have a discussion with you guys about. So that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm talking about how over makeup I am, or just like the obligation of getting ready on the daily. And I already know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Kalel, you're not obligated by any means to do your hair or makeup, okay? You decide that for you. I see where you're coming from, but there is an obligation of sorts. It might not be a literal obligation, but it's there. And this is fully supported probably by the fact that when you guys clicked on this video and see that I'm wearing zero makeup and have like a little bit of unkept greasy hair, you're probably like, oh girl, she's going there. She really means no makeup. Okay. My point being, if you have set up a standard for yourself of always looking a certain way, i.e. hair and makeup, and then you go out one day and you don't look that way, of course people are gonna be like, whoa, like, who are you? You look so different, da, 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 da. And it goes the other way too. If you're a girl who's, you know, the majority of your life just embraced your natural beauty, which I applaud you for, and then you do like full face Kardashian makeup, people are probably gonna be like, ugh, you look so different, you know? And maybe it's good and maybe it's bad, but either way, it's different, it's notable, and people will confront you about it. For me personally, I've always been this kind of all or nothing person. So I'm either gonna get ready and be like, just, you know, every little detail, nails, hair, brows, lashes, all of it, perfect, or I'm gonna look like this. There's no in between for me. But what I absolutely hate, and this is an internal struggle with myself, I hate that when I choose to be like this in my unkept state, I feel almost lazy. I feel like I'm not motivated to go out into the world. And then if I do force myself to go out, which I will sometimes, even with friends or to lunch or whatever, not do makeup, I feel the need to apologize. I don't always actually apologize, but I feel compelled to apologize. Like, oh, I'm so sorry that I'm in my natural form, you know? But I shouldn't feel that way. None of us should feel that way. I really started thinking about this lately because I've been having some skin issues. I've struggled with my skin for the past 15 years of my life. It comes in waves. There's been times where it's been pretty good, and there's been times where it's been extremely bad. If you've been following me for a while, then you've probably seen me during my extremely bad times. But right now, it's doing weird things. I'm trying to figure it out, but I actually think, this is insane, 15 years into acne being my worst enemy, I think I've finally figured out what's causing it. Because, you know, a lot of us, we tend to think like, oh, acne, you know, this is just a bad hand I was dealt in life. It's genetic, my mom had it, my brother has it, or it's unpredictable, it's hormonal, it's whatever. But I'm actually figuring out that a good chunk of people have this underlying cause for acne, and it can totally be healed. And so I'm getting a bunch of tests done. I'm getting like my poop examined and stuff. Like, I'm going in, I'm trying to find the answers because I'm sick of letting it control my life. And it's one of the main things too that, you know, there's a lot of girls out there who can not do their hair and makeup and still feel confident and still feel beautiful. But when you have skin problems, it becomes a little bit more difficult, I feel, because I personally, when my skin's really bad and I go without makeup, I literally feel like people look at me like I'm diseased, like I'm not clean, and I can't deal with that feeling. You would think by now that I just wouldn't give a shit, but really I can't deal with that feeling. But anyway, so I've just been, you know, doing no makeup and letting my skin heal. I'm on this really crazy diet. I know I always say that, but this time I'm not even gonna make a video about it. I'm not even gonna talk about it because people will think I'm insane. But this is kind of advised by a doctor, and I'm really getting to the bottom of my skin issues and some other issues that I've been having chronically for a long time. And I think it's going well. I might do a video on it eventually. If I end up getting the results I want, of course I wanna help other people. That's like my number one thing that I thought of. Even before myself, when I started doing all this research, and I'm talking like 3 days nonstop, probably on my computer, looking at stuff like this, because everything just clicks. I feel like a hypochondriac, but like, I'm just like, everything clicks, everything's making sense. And I just got so excited. And the first thing I thought of was like, I wanna help so many people. Like if this helps me, think of how many people who are struggling with acne from this cause could finally, you know, regain their confidence back with their skin. But what I've noticed when I spend, you know, weeks without makeup, like I've spent probably the past 10 days without makeup. If I go to put makeup on during that process, I feel disgusting. I look in the mirror and I'm like, this is too much. And I don't even think I really wear that much makeup, at least on a scale of LA-ness. I don't think I wear that much makeup, but still, when you go from looking at yourself and almost accepting yourself more while not wearing makeup and then putting it on, it just seems like a mask. It just seems like too much. It's been really refreshing for me not to wear makeup, and I feel the longer that I don't wear it, the more I almost accept myself and feel beautiful as I am, which is saying a lot for me because I have a strong history of caring way too much about how I look and obsessing over flaws and stuff like that. Which, yes, of course, I still want to get rid of my acne. I don't think that counts as obsessing over flaws, because I think acne is the body telling you that something's wrong internally. And as someone who prides myself on my health, I really want to get to the bottom of what's happening in me that's causing this problem. But so I've just been spending the past few days really chill, really relaxed, no makeup, and it's given me more time to explore the things that, I don't know, can actually progress my life. I feel like I spend so much time worrying about how I look or getting ready to go out for like even errands or meeting friends for lunch, that you put all that time up and like combine it in a month, it's like 30 hours. That's a lot of time. So I've been having more time to delve into the things that actually matter to me. For the longest time, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know I've been talking about how much I want to start my own company. I want to have a business. I really feel I would excel in an entrepreneur lifestyle. So I've been listening to this book on Audible called Girl Boss. It's written by the creator of the clothing company Nasty Gal. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Nasty Gal. It's an extremely successful company based out of Los Angeles, although the 2 stores that are here just closed, which is, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened, because Nasty Gal was like one of the world's biggest success stories. She came up like overnight and made so much money and so much success. And so I found reading her story about her business really fascinating. But there were just so many tips, so many things in that book that I feel I've never heard anywhere else. Just really, really good advice. And her style that she writes in is so personal. It's like you're connecting with a friend. And I just really found it to be so good. So if you guys would like to listen to that book, or your choice of pretty much any other book, I've partnered up with Audible to offer you guys a free 30-day trial. If you just go to audible.com/Kalel, you can go and get a free book, free 30-day trial. I love Audible. I personally pay for my account. I love it. But anyway, back to my rant. So yes, I've been able to be more productive with my time, which is fantastic. And I just feel, I don't know, I just feel like my mentality is shifting. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I'm in my late 20s now. I don't know. I just feel like less is more. and I'm making strides towards natural beauty, if that makes sense. You know, some people, I feel they're just born naturally beautiful, but me, I feel like I have to work on it. You know, I'm working on my skin, I'm working on, you know, taking care of my eyebrows a little bit more, my eyelashes a little bit more. I've totally stopped dyeing my hair. I'm getting it trimmed once a month. You know, I'm really a different person, I feel, than I was even just a year ago. A year ago, I had platinum blonde hair, which was so dead that I couldn't even get a hairbrush through it. It was so bad, but I was holding on to it. I was just beyond obsessed with my makeup always being perfect. And it just, I don't know, always getting like eyelash extensions and fake nails, and like that was what I was into. It made me feel beautiful. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think women should be able to do whatever the hell they want, whatever makes them feel beautiful. It's gonna vary from woman to woman. But in hindsight, for me, I'm like shaking my head at myself, like why did those things make me feel beautiful? I don't know, but I just feel now, I really feel less is more. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna be makeupless for the rest of my life, okay? Because some events I feel do just call for a touch of makeup. But I really am trying to get myself to a place where I no longer feel that I have to use makeup and perfect hair as a crutch. I know when I see a girl who's raw and real and put herself out there, I like her even more than like the perfect Kardashian style girl. It's weird though, right? Because I do know when I see a really pretty made up girl, my first thought is, oh, she's so pretty, I want to be friends with her. Anybody else, like, oh, she's so pretty, I want to be friends with her, like she's cool. Like it's like ingrained in us, I feel. But at the same time, when I see a girl, and this is very rare, especially in LA, oh dear God, this like never happens. I think it happened twice. When I go to an event or something and I see a girl who is put together, she's nice, but she's just not wearing any makeup, and maybe she has a few pimples and whatever, she's just giving her skin a break. I feel like I want to be friends with her more than I do the perfect girl. Maybe it's because I too have had these like confidence struggles and skin struggles, and I know how much bravery it takes to go out and like wear a confident smile and act like it's not bothering you. Or maybe it's not bothering her. That's even more reason to want to be your friend, because that's goals. I want to get to that place. But in my defense, I truly feel this is something that a lot of people are struggling with. I feel like it's hard to be confident in 2017. There's so much comparison with Instagram and just social media in general. I don't know, I think it's a big part of just being in this day and age. You know, I do feel the comparison is higher than ever. You know, if you really think about it, comparison has never been easier. Our parents, for example, you know, they didn't really have that many people to compare themselves to. Oh, the people they went to school with, the people they, you know, lived on their street, or the people that was at the same party they were at. But there wasn't this like vast library of people to compare themselves to. You know, nowadays, like, I am so sorry if you are a teenage girl. I can't imagine what you're going through right now. If I were a teenage girl during this time, I would be so down on myself. Can I just say, I was the most confident girl ever. The most confident girl ever in middle school and high school. And I mean, a lot of the like popular boys liked me, which helped, I think that really boosted my ego. But I never ever was down on myself. And I always say, kind of jokingly, that if I had never moved to LA and I had never gotten to this career, that I would still feel like the world's most beautiful person. But I think that might be a lie. I think social media inevitably would have helped me, not helped me, but made me start comparing myself to other people and been like, oh, you know, well, my nose could be a little bit smaller, or my hair could look healthier, or I could be more tan, or dress a different way, and then I feel like it just messes with you. Oh, I just hate it. I think we all just kind of need to take a step back and think about, why do we value beauty so much in the first place? I feel like it's a bit almost of a sensitive topic for women, because for such a long time, beauty was our value. And I feel we really need to help one another get away from that. That's not to say that you shouldn't do what makes you feel beautiful, but I think we all need to encourage one another to not feel pressure to look a certain way, and to help encourage people to feel beautiful without all of that stuff. Because, you know, really looking deep within yourself, why does feeling beautiful make you happy? Like, why does feeling beautiful have value to you? Can you answer that question? Like, I have trouble answering that question. I don't know. If I'm being really honest, maybe a sense of feeling superior, which is fucked up. A sense of no competition if I'm with my boyfriend, which is equally fucked up. I don't know. I don't know why I care about being beautiful. It kind of gives you this, I guess people say it makes me confident, but really I feel like it's like this power almost. I don't know if that's making sense. But what I'm trying to get at here is that beauty will only get you so far. So the fact that we've put it on this like high tower is a little strange, you know, because beauty is like, I like to say this, I really like this. Beauty is like a book, okay? You could be walking at the bookstore, see a book with like amazing graphic design cover, like, oh my gosh, I have to get that on Insta. You know what I mean? And then, so you can see this book with this beautiful cover, and you have to have it. You're immediately drawn to it, so you go over and you get it. However, if what's inside the book isn't as compelling as the cover, you're not gonna get very far into the book before you put it back on the shelf. The same goes for people. But I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little chatty style video. I really like doing these. I feel like it helps connect us in a way much greater than taste testing ice cream and talking about things that I've purchased. I don't know, I like breaking that wall and really having like as if we were on like a Skype or like FaceTime, I guess you could say. Do people just still use Skype? I don't know, like a FaceTime call, you know? I really like connecting on that level and just being more real. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye.